Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to recreate this look that I've got on my face right now. So it's a beautiful bronzy look and it was created with the Tarteist Pro Palette, and I used pretty much all these colors across the top. So it's quite different to the look I created earlier this week, and it's also quite different to the look I'll be creating for you guys later on in the week. And with that, we'll just get straight into it. Okay guys, so I'm starting off with my foundation and eyebrows already done as usual, so I'll post the links to my foundation routines and finally my brow routine down in the description box below. Starting out with our blush, I'm going to be using the MAC Peachtwist and my Makeup Forever dual-ended brush, and using the angled side, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my cheeks. Move my mirror. So this is just a beautiful kind of bronzy blush, the tiniest bit of shimmer in it. Just ignore this side of my face. I've got acne and everything's super hard to blend because it actually hurts. So just look at this side. I don't know why, this side of my face literally has not a single pimple on it. This side's like, okay. Now I'm going to highlight the high points of my face, and I have the Balm Lou-Manizer here, and I'm just going to be using my Extra Beauty Shimmer Fan brush. So I just washed all of my brushes and I'm so happy because this kind of took shape again, because I have all my brushes in a bag. They kind of like squish together and the shape of the actual brush itself kind of changes, and I was freaking out, but as soon as I brushed it, it dried perfectly. Just good times. So I want to be pretty highlighty for this look. Forehead, down the nose, a little mustache of highlighter. Beautiful. Now with the round side of my dual-ended brush, I'm just going to blend my blush and my highlight kind of together because I don't want to look like stripes on my face. Then I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to get ready for the shadow. I have my Urban Decay Perfect. I don't know why I always say perfect. Perfect isn't even in this title. It's just a primer potion and it's in the shade Eden. So corners and bottom lash line. I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of push that into my skin and take it all the way up to my brow bone. By the way, the reason I've got black stuff on my fingernails is because at work I always do lash and brow tints, and the tint kind of stains your fingernails. So I'm not feral, they're just stained. Now I'm going to set that primer. I'm just going to use the white powder from my Smashbox contour kit, but you can just use any translucent powder or yellow kind of powder. Okay, now opening up our Tarteist Pro Palette. I seriously love this palette. I feel like I could create a different look every single day for the rest of the year with it. Oh, look at it. Oh. So I'm going to take the shade Glam, and I'm going to use my Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader Brush, and I'm just going to pop that on the just right underneath my arch and towards the tail of my brow. Then I'm going to take my MAC 317 blending brush and just blend that out so it doesn't look so harsh. Then I'm going to use this shade called Whimsy as my transition shade, and my 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush, and I'm just going to start right above my crease and drag it all the way, or like past the corner of my eye. I feel like you guys can't see properly. My tripod's in a really unfortunate position right now. Okay, so now we're up a bit closer. So I want that pretty even across the whole area that I'm doing it. I don't want any color to be concentrated on a certain area. I just want it to be all even. Okay, now taking my MAC blending brush again, I'm just going to sneeze. Okay, I'm going to blend my highlight color into my transition so that it's nice and seamless. Okay, now using my Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush, I'm going to go into this orangey shade called Whimsy, and I'm just going to put that in my crease. And now I'm going to drag that down and take it 1/3 into on my eyelid. And same thing on the inner third. Okay, now taking my MAC blending brush, I'm just going to blend the outer corners so that they're not looking so sharp. And blend the crease color into the transition shade. These colors are so nice and easy to work with. They really, really blend into each other. Alright, now taking my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush, I'm going to go back into that color Whimsy, and I'm also going to dip it in Edgy. So this brown down the bottom. So I want mostly Whimsy and just a little bit of Edgy, just to kind of deepen up the corners. I'm just going to swirl that around. And then brush it through the crease. And swirl whatever's left on the inner third. And then if I need to blend, I'm just going to use my blending brush again. But I usually don't like to blend after this step because usually using that bigger fluffy brush kind of blends everything all together anyway. Sometimes if I blend after I do that, it takes color away. Except this eye's just not cooperating today, so I'm blending. Now for the fun part, I'm going to use this color Ethereal. So this is one of the duochrome shades of the palette. I'm going to use my Luxe Smoky Shader again, so just a flat shadow brush, and pop that right on the center of my lid. Oh yes. So you can keep packing that on if you want to, but you really don't even need to. It's such a pigmented color. And then with my MAC blending brush, I'm just going to blend the shimmery shade into the corner shades. Now with my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush again, I'm going to take the shade Innocent, so the same shade that we used for the transition, and I'm just going to sweep that along my bottom lash line. Then using my 230 Luxe Pencil Brush, I'm going to take the shade Whimsy again, so this orange shade, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my bottom lash line. Oh my god, I always do this. And the inner third as well. Then I'm just going to blend it with my 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush, because that will still have some of the color on it from the top of our lid. So that'll just smoke it out. Then I'm going to take my Zoeva 237 Detail Shader Brush, and I'm going to take that Ethereal shade again, so that glittery one, the duochrome, and just pop that right in the center of my bottom lash line, which unfortunately for me really accentuates the creases, but not about the creases today. Using that same Detail Shader Brush, I'm going to go into the shade Glam, so the shade that we highlighted our brow bone with, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my inner corner. If my editing is a bit funny with this video, it's because my camera keeps turning off. It says internal temp too high. If anyone knows what that means, please help, because it's been doing it a bit lately and I don't know what to do. Anyway, now we're going to pop some mascara on. I'm not going to do any liner with this look because I don't think it needs it. I'm using my Covergirl Plumply Blast Pro Mascara. So I'm just going to pop a little coat of that on because I am going to use lashes, so don't have to go too crazy. And also a little bit on my bottom lash line. My neighbours are having the time of their life. I'm so sorry if you can hear them. How dare you have fun Okay, now for the lashes. So I'm using my Mecca Cosmetica lashes today. These are in, I can't see where it says what they're called, so I'll have a look on the internet and try and find them. Otherwise, they just look like this, so they're a little bit longer in the middle, which I always like with a halo eye. But yeah, I'll have a look and I'll write it in the description box. Okay, now I've got the lashes on. I'm just going to run a black shadow across the lash band so that we're covering any glue. Okay, so that's our eyes done. Now we're going to move on to the lips. So I'm going to line my lips firstly with this Rimmel London Lasting Finish, and it's in the shade Natural. So just gonna line the natural line of my lips. And color it in. And then I'm going to put some lipstick on the top. So this is the MAC shade Persistent. So it's a nice kind of orangey kind of brown, I guess. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really love how this look turned out, because normally when I do a kind of bronzy eye, I'll keep the lip kind of nude, but I think these two complement each other perfectly. So if you do choose to recreate this look, please tag me in any Instagram posts or DM me on Insta, because I do love to see it. I'm seeing more and more people kind of recreating my looks, and it makes me so happy, so keep tagging me. But anyway, I'll give you guys a closer look of this makeup, and I will see you later on this week. Mwah! You doing a wee making an appearance in my video again.